Yo, 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 what's up? What's happening? It's your boy, it's your dog, it's the leader, it's the God, it's the GOAT, it's Thomas the Prophet here, man. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? How I'm doing? Shit. I'm alright, I've been feeling real good, just healing, learning, growing. Trying to get my permit, but these fucking appointments just won't fucking happen. Like, get on my fucking nerves, man. I'm ready to get my fucking permit. I'm ready to get my license, and I'm over 22, so I can get my shit in 3 months. I'm really trying to get my shit, man. Like, I'm ready. I spent a whole year healing after the topic. I'm about to get on. But now it's the time, baby. It's time to manifest, attract, claim from my greatness. Everything I've been manifesting, attracting, claiming, affirming for over a year, for years, even when I was going through this topic. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I've been feeling alright, man. Just working, just doing my thing, man. How y'all doing? Comment in the comment section. How, like, are y'all alright? How y'all feeling? Also talk about y'all experiences if y'all really get to watch this video. But I told y'all in the last video I was gonna get on this, and honestly, this probably gonna be my most realest, rawest, honest, vulnerable, open, truthful video to date. And it's 3 a.m., so this is the raw hour. This is the real hour where you really get to see fit people for who they truly are. At least that's what they say. I don't know. But this video is about exes. Ooh. Man. This is gonna be the heavy hitter, exes, love, relationships, breakups. This is my story, my message. And honestly, I don't even think I'm going to be able to get to my story in this one video. This might as well be like a little series. Because, man, my ex, she was really the turning point for me in a lot. Like, basically, everything I am my entire life. Even with, like, me starting this whole YouTube channel, besides, like, the rapping and shit. Like, she dead ass changed my life. For all the bad reasons, but for good reasons, you know what I'm saying? But y'all gonna get it. Y'all gonna understand. But yo, just a few things, talk about with exes. If you break up with them, don't ever fuck with them ever again. Like, no sex, no. And like, unless y'all in doing good terms, you know what I mean, and they have a chance and possibility of getting back together. You know what I mean? If your relationship wasn't toxic, if your relationship like didn't have a lot of bad in it, or it just wasn't going on right now for the both of y'all. If one of y'all wasn't feeling it, then the relationship wasn't for you. If you really investing yourself into it, but if y'all ended on mutual terms and whatever reasons, and have a chance to pick back up, and y'all just gotta live y'all lives and experience y'all experiences and just grow more as individuals, then do that. And if y'all have a chance to get back, if y'all was that cool and good and wants to be together, as long as y'all not hoeing and dying, because that'd be the reason why people break up and become exes with each other nowadays. It's a sick culture, especially with exes and breakups and what people turn into. But yeah, man, don't ever fuck with your ex ever again if they did you dirty. They dogged you, they did you wrong. You know what I mean? They lied to you, cheated on you. Abused you mentally, physically, psychologically, spiritually, emotionally, and or sexually, a bunch of things, man. There's a lot, even though things get deeper for the reasons and causes of why people do what they do, which I understand that's not a very popular thing to talk about. But man, what do I even start, man? What I learned from my ex. If a bird wanna fly, if a bird, if a bird wanna be a bird, let a bitch fly. You know what I mean? For niggas and females, you know what I mean? You know, sometimes people, if not 99% nowadays, most people don't know what to do with a good thing or a good person because people just didn't grow up with good. Know what I mean? I'm from New Jersey. We don't tell you, like, if you're black from Jersey, especially from Exes County or Middlesex County, you know, what the fuck is good. People don't know what to. I never knew what to do with good myself. You know what I mean? But the thing is that people never treat themselves good, so they don't know what to do with a good thing nor a good relationship, especially if they always been in toxic, one-sided, relationships. Trauma and all that. And people's personal lives too. But I'm gonna get on that a little later. But some people some people just not gonna appreciate the love. Like, I'm gonna be real careful because this is a real important video to me. Like, I've really been waiting to make this video, but people can't be who you are. You know what I mean? One thing I learned just from my ex and even friends and all the shit I've been through, from like 2018 to 2020, and even after I broke up with my ex, even though I somehow chased her when she asked for attention, she ended up dogging me and playing me, just get into it later. So trauma. It's just, even after I broke up with her, I was like, you just start seeing who people truly are. Know what I mean? And me, it was still selfish things, but selfless things. Like, for her, I was wanted to do things and be nice, kind of compassionate, because you actually love and care about people. Some people don't know what to do with love because they never had it. You know what I mean? And to be honest, from a male to female point of view, because this video is also be like a male's point of view perspective inside, but also talking to females and males. I honestly, genuinely think women don't know how to love men. Because, I don't know, because we were different or whatever, she did not know how to love me the way I needed her to, like the way I loved her. You know what I mean? And that's just a thing, because, females don't be understanding, accepting, or embracing men for who they truly are. Even though she did some things, but my ex was toxic. She was kind of narcissistic. She was an asshole, very prideful and egotistical and arrogant. They just say that's a female thing. I like to say it's a female or her thing, because, it all comes from the person, even though her background is what it is. There's a bunch of shit with my life and my relationships and just everything to talk about, man. Just, what I mean? People don't deserve you and who you are. And they know, and they'll admit it to you, or they don't. My ex admitted to me that, multiple times she didn't deserve it. But I didn't get it nor listen. You know what I mean? And if people don't deserve you, they'll mistreat you in all your kindness, compassion, and love, and understanding, forgiveness, your acceptance, embrace your tolerance, and take advantage and take for granted. And if your ex or your relationship does that, like, just wait for yours, man, or baby girl. You know what I mean? For the good girls that's still out there trying to find husband material and not fuck buddy, friend with benefit, some dick. You know what I mean? Cause that shit is lame. Being a hoe that thought is not cool, never was. Fuck these industry bitches, all these music hoes talking all that wild shit. Cause honestly, they're broken hearts in all truth, and they turned themselves out, and now they on that trying to be a man type time, or you already know what it is. But people just not able to be who you are, man, or baby girl. If you able to love and really genuinely care about someone, if you're a good person, you know what I mean? If you never changed up, no matter how much You know, they did you dirty. How much people did you dirty in general? Especially, you know, the person that's close to your heart. Like, I'm still am who I'm truthfully am, if not more, because I how much I learned after everything I've been through in my relationship. You know what I mean? You're great. Like, you deserve everything that you give. I'm not saying I was perfect, because I wasn't. I probably hurt her with things, but not nowhere near close to what she done to me at all. I was good out the gate. You know what I mean? I had a feeling that she was gonna hurt me. Even we both did, but I had a spirit. No, I'm a spiritual person. No, way before I even knew with my connection with God, or just not because I'm a Christian, whatever, but just who I am as a person. Like, I'm meant for greatness because I'm a good person. I'm flawed and perfect but good. And you're probably good in two, if you really still love and care and looking for, you know, relationship, because you know you deserving of what and who you truthfully are. You know what I mean? And people ain't going able to handle that. People ain't gonna be able to comprehend or understand who and what you truly are, but also seeing the human aspects and sides of you as a good person. Because my ex did not understand I was a flawed person too. I had insecurities and everything too. I had my own judgments and thoughts, feelings, emotions too, as a man and as a human being. But at the end of the day, I was still good. And you're entitled to your thoughts, feelings, emotions, and insecurities. But hold yourself down, keep yourself grounded, and be true to yourself in a good way. You know what I mean? Don't, like, if you're a good person in this world, you're special. You know what I mean? And this is coming from a good person. Like, you're meant for greatness. You are great. I'm meant for greatness. I'm going to succeed, progress, and prosper in any and everything I do. And if you haven't turned to the dark side and gave your heart up and became evil like most people did after they got their hearts crushed by the wrong ones, and you really, and if you're as young as me, I'm 22. So I started this journey when I was 21 last year. I started it when I was in my relationship. This journey has been my whole entire life, to be honest, but really kicked off after the breakup. You know what I mean? You're got a purpose on this planet, and the right one is gonna appreciate you. Your ex hurt you and put you through. I'm sorry, put you through everything they did for a reason. God was putting you through the test. Yes, my ex was a toxic person because, you know, honestly, she was a victim of a lot of things in her life, but chose and decided to be a victim, and, you know, and also tying in her woman card and a bunch of shit. Like, a lot of shit ain't her fault in her life, and probably not the fault of your exes if they were some type of way, but it's what they chose and decide to be and become and do about it that made them accountable and responsible from teenage years to adulthood. Because you know shit when you're a teenager, but people make their choices and decisions. There's no such thing as mistakes, I think. And cheating is not a mistake. Keeping secrets and lying to you is not a mistake. They did that out of insecurity. You know what I mean? They just can't, you know, understand right from, they couldn't understand right from wrong. Like, I was even, just because I was just mad with my ex, with a lot of shit she was doing and have done and continue to do, how she treated me and treat me, and why I didn't want her to do, like, smoking and drinking and all that shit because of the programming, and I just didn't like that shit in general, especially where we're from and what them things led to, even in her life that I knew at that time. It's just like, I was called manipulative or controlling. Like, It was the complete that shit. Like me being called that fucked me up, like for a while. Cause like me, like do you, like do you know me? How the fuck? How you gonna say this about me? You the one that's manipulating, and doing all this crazy shit. Know what I mean? You the one that's out here acting a fool, baby girl. I didn't say this, but it's like to speak on it on hindsight. It's like I'm an empath, or no, I'm a light worker. I feel the energies, so I react unconsciously because the energies, and I feel. You know what I mean? I was surrounded by a lot of darkness. I felt the darkness. Is like you feel the void. You know what I mean? It's heavy. You feel it literally inside. It may be your anxiety, but it may be deeper than that. That's something I'm coming to learn. And it's just people just don't get, or your ex didn't get what good was. Know what I mean? That don't excuse how they treated you. It don't excuse what they did to you. It don't excuse if they cheated on you, lied to you, or used you, manipulated you, did things behind your back that you found out or still don't know to this day, like me. But they got a reason for being the way they are, especially in today's climate and society. Whether they're a male or female. You know what I mean? A lot of shit, especially nowadays, can turn people cold. My ex was a broke, no, not is and was. I haven't talked to her in like since last year, so I'm good. You know what I mean? That's a blessing. Like she is and was a lost and broken soul that chose and decided to be that way. She gave up on herself. She was on that whole time, or almost was, or I don't know the fucking story. I don't know. I really don't know, even though I know but don't. Like she was just doing all this wild shit, you know what I mean? I seen the road, like, cause we was friends, right? I guess I'm getting to the story time, or at least part of it. But I seen the road that she was about to go down before she was even about to go down it. If she, and learn to find out she already was on that road, but it was about to get worse. I mean, because of what happened in her relationship and what her ex was and what her ex did. You know what I mean? So it's just a cycle of exes and pain and just ignorance and our environment and what's influenced and inspired from exes and just environments and friends and just a lot of shit. You know what I mean? And she was a very impressionable person because she was like, we were in the same grade, but she was young. She was very young, and she was also a fatherless child. So, how them father. She didn't have. It's not that she didn't have her father. He was a deadbeat, and her house was dysfunctional, as I learned. So, she's very fucked up. And I'm pretty sure a lot of brothers out there that's watching this video know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Even some females know. Like I had to be her dad. Like I had to take care of her and try to teach her the good. And I'm stressing out because like I need the reassurance, assurance, and comfort. I need answers from you with your past and your sexual history because I'm trying to see if this shit gonna last. Because we was friends, but seeing this shit is like it's like your energy feels different, and I don't know you. You feel different. You acting out and weird, and you just bugging out. And this was after high school. You know what I mean? So I'm pretty sure people could relate to this. And it just, her story's a sad one, her entire life. But she, like a lot of people I went to school with, or whether they black or from hoods and ghettos, or even the burbs, because Piscataway is kind of like it's the suburbs, but also like the ghetto because of the people. It just it's how social media things like she had that mindset along with everybody else, like, oh, now I got my heart broke, I'm about to die and hoe out and shake ass and or she, you know, or just and hurt other people. She was a hurt person, hurting people, and the main person was me, cause I was closest. Even though she always kept me from a distance, cause come to learn, even after the breakup, and I just thought to myself, even saying this, you're afraid of. She was afraid of intimacy. She was afraid of commitment. Even in a relationship, like early on, it's like she wasn't committed to me, and I didn't get it until like really going through things. Even though she was kind of very toxic, like she was at her most toxic to me when we first got together. Like, man, I've been through some bad times, bro. Like, it's for another video, but she, you know, she didn't know what to do with a good thing. She couldn't be good to me. She couldn't give me what I want, and all I wanted was her truths and her answers. Like I would ask the very details about her sexual history, what she done, and I'm gonna stop saying I'm weird. I'm weird, but it's just me. You know what I mean? We all got differences. The thing is, she used to how everyone else thinks and feels, cause she was like people. Like she was like, I remember when she was like, "Oh, people don't ask these things, but I do. I was never people. I wasn't people. I'm Thomas. You know what I mean? Like, and it's like it's crazy because I always I always knew I was going to get with her, even when we was in high school and she was going through her ex drama, and she was talking to me about it and other people, and that's kind of the thing that made me worry too, because it's like you talking to me about your ex drama, you could probably be doing the same thing with another nigga that likes you and wants to be with you, and that shit could happen. Just revealing, some shit. But it just be fucked up when the people you love the most, or the people you never expect, like exes, or to say your boyfriend or girlfriend, to be the ones that do you the dirtiest. Like, I had to be with this girl to really know who she was, and at the break, and I really had to see who she was not good. She even said one time she wasn't a good person. I don't know. I was just thinking that because of her self-esteem or her depression, but a lot of her choices and her decisions with her life and how she did and how she treated people because of her pain. She's not. She wasn't. She treated people like shit. She was a bully. Like she was like this is a female thing, but shit was her too. And probably your exes out there, they were very hypocritical, very double standard, very selfish. You know what I mean? Like I'm not saying, the crazy thing about toxic people and exes, they not completely and narcissistic people. They even have their good traits. Like she had her good traits, but the thing is, it's people like that, but our exes, the people that treat us the way they have and don't tell us or tell us what we want to know or give us what we want. It's because of their trauma, man. I tried to heal, help, and save her from herself and from going down the dark road, because I didn't want her to go down the same road as these females, and like my friends did that were just doing drugs and selling them. To find out she was a fucking drug dealer. That shit was, and like, this is the first time, I only told one person this, but that's something I've been holding on to, and people don't know who she is unless they see this video, unless they know. So a lot of things with my my life and my relationship is real heavy shit, man. Like, people don't understand or didn't understand why I was acting the way I was, because people didn't know this person the way I do, and it's probably the same for you. Sometimes you're like a zombie. Sometimes they make you the happiest, but still make you the angriest and saddest. And by the time, just to fast forward, even though I could talk for hours literally just about this shit, Like, it turned me dark, yo. I mean, my aunt Tammy, even after, I broke up with her, like the last time, like literally the day after the last conversation we had, and she kind of, and she still didn't treat me good in our last conversation. And me going down south, saying my aunt Tammy saying like, man, she she don't she didn't want to turn me dark because my aunt Tammy started telling me about her experience and what she done like to my cousin father. And I just be wondering, is like, how can people just go around hurting people like this? You know what I mean? It's like, this shit not cool. This shit is like inspired, cause like her friends weren't shit, her ex weren't shit, a lot of her family members weren't shit. Like, bad shit happened to her. Like, people people project their traumas without realizing it. And I'm a very conscious and aware person, and I was always aware like she's acting like that for a reason. And and also just to learn that despite the fact that people have a reason for being the way they are. Like my homeboy, my old coworker say sometimes you just gotta look at people for what they present themselves to be, and it's true. And it's like I have did that and couldn't, because I always know shit is deeper. But the thing about exes, the people that do you dirty, people that dog you and probably have rebounds after they broke up with you, when you broke up with them, or when you're chasing them and you want them. And they probably had niggas or bitches on the side. Like, they know that even if they find another good guy or good girl, they're never going to be you. My ex is never going to find nobody like me despite my faults and flaws. She knows she was a million, billion times worse. I was a good guy. And I hope that I can inspire and hope I could talk to people that didn't cross over to the dark side like majority of people had that I used to know, because I seen a lot of people after bad relationships turn dark and cold and not good things. She was one of them. Despite her always being like that, as I learned, I chose the light. God blessed me with the light, man. Like, I had some people that, like, so much shit was revealed to me during that time, with friendships, relationships, everything going on out here, where I'm from in this world. Like, you gotta remember that the thing is, I was blessed, but I was cursed, feeling cursed because, good people always the ones that struggle the most. And I always used to think I didn't go through nothing. And that's why one of the reasons she was treating me like shit, because I never been through shit, right? I ain't going through what you're going through. I ain't going through what everyone else is going through. Because the thing is, I'm not putting myself in stupid predicaments, you know what I mean? The thing is, I've been through struggle and hurt my whole life. Even the very last text. Like, I remember a lot of things. I never forget. Like, the last thing I told her, even though she never responded back, because she kind of caught an attitude and just dismissive and shit. You never knew my pain. I never knew my own pain. But the thing is, I didn't want that pain to be hers. And I wanted her to love me for me. Not a trauma bond. And our relationship was a big ass trauma bond. I was trauma bonded to her, as she was trauma bonded to her ex. And the thing is, man, God was with me the whole time. Not damn near about to smack the fuck out of her one time because she just pissing me off and we get into it. God stopped me. All the times I could have raged the fuck out after just being holding all the anger when I just want her to love me and I need a hug. God stopped me from crossing lines that I was never supposed to. God kept me good. God kept me from having other females in my phone. God kept me from like fucking around being a hoe or a thought after the breakup, after the heartbreak, thinking that's gonna heal, help, or fix me, knowing damn well it won't. It just makes shit worse. God bless me with good people that I have struggles with right now. No, to be there to help me. Like I'm gonna tell these people right now. Like, there's only a couple people that was there for me. Like, we going through, like, hey, yo, bro, you gonna see this. I'm still kind of angry and mad at you because of what happened, how you came at me, and just a lot of things, bro. You know what it is. But yo, David, I love you, dog, and I told you thank you so many times, bro. You really helped. You was there for me through some shit, bro. We going through what we going through. We not talking right now because shit is, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I publicly thank you, bro. I love you. We on the same journey of path. Hopefully we figure it out one day. But you held a nigga down, yo. You a real dude, even though you still got a lot of your own problems and issues to figure out that I try to tell you. You know what I mean? I listen to everything you said, bro. I trust me, bro. I'm more conscious and aware than you think. But yo, dog, I love you, man. You a good brother that just need to figure it out, just as I am. And hopefully, with the seminars and shit, we can continue on. But I love you, man. There's no shame in that. Men need to talk about our feelings and emotions with our exes and our traumas. Like, that's what we doing, know what I mean? With everything. That's the whole point of this YouTube shit. The music, everything. Like, thank you. I love you. You got me through it, bro. You helped me through some shit probably more than I understand. You know, I just wish that, you was more open with yourself. You're gonna get through it, dog. I love you, man. And my dog, Ant, my G, my cuz, my brother. I ain't Crip. Like, thank you, man. You helped me out with the spiritual shit. Even though I always been spiritual myself. I love you, son. Like, you really, like, you do good for a brother, bro. Like, nah, I know, just acquaintance shit. Like, I told you, like, it's real with me. I'm a real nigga. Like, even though I'm a real man. Like, I care about genuine bonds and connections. Not that funny, weird shit that motherfuckers be on, have been on since high school and middle school. You know how it is. David, you know how it is. A lot of people, if you went to school and me, if you know me, y'all know how it is. And hopefully y'all didn't cross them lines. But, yo, I thank you, Aunt. I love you, dog. And we gonna make it to the top. Know what I mean? And thank you, X. I ain't gonna say your name. You, even though you treated me the way you did, like, I gotta confront. Like, this is like, you're like the biggest thing to me in my life right now. Even if you care or don't, because you are and was the way you are and was for all the reasons that you refused to confront that I tried to get you to. For me, for you. But sometimes I wish it was different, even though it's not on me. It was you. We knew, you admitted that. You did me the way you did when I gave you another chance. You went back to your ex and you ran to all these other people when I was always there. Maybe that's that female shit, because females just be want to have fun. You want to be on some whole thought shit because, you got your daddy issues and shit. You got a lot of things with you, bro, that I know better than anyone. But you made me a better man, a better human being in person. And I love you. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of niggas gonna be like, man, fuck my ex. Yeah, I'll be on that shit too. Like, I'll be like, fuck you. I'm still angry. I have every right to feel what I think and feel. But the thing is, it's just hurt and sadness because it couldn't be what I wish it was. I couldn't heal, help, nor save you. You told me you didn't love yourself. You did a lot of things that crossed the line before I got with you, and when we was together, and then after we was together, cause you fell victim to the programming or environment, to the sex, to the drugs, to the weed, to the alcohol, the shaking ass, all the shit I was angry with because I knew and I tried to instill and tell you, but I could. I'm not your father. I'm just a man that know how to be a father potentially one day, and just a man that wants to do the right thing. I wish everything could be what it be, but God didn't have that in the plan. This, this not just don't go to you. This go to a lot of females out there on that bullshit. Cause y'all females like you are very lost, conflicted, confused, broken, and insecure and impressionable, especially with the music, with social media, and just the exes that were toxic that y'all run back to because y'all don't know what to do with a good man. Y'all think nice guys are too nice and lame. And to my brothers out there that watching this video, especially if an ex broke up with you or dogged you because you was too good or too nice, just keep being good. Keep being nice, because the right woman, it don't matter. She's going to appreciate that shit, whether if she grown herself or she's always was good. Keep being good and nice. Keep being friendly. Just be loyal, committed, dedicated, and faithful to yourself and to her. Your lady's gonna come and back to you, ex. No, even though this is part 1 of this video, you knew how much I was ready to throw away just for you. But, and you are a hypocrite to everything in your life, your struggles, your trials, and what people done in you. I told you, you became your pops, you became your ex, you became all these people that hurt you, bruh. And I wish you could have stopped yourself, but you just lacked the control and discipline. I don't know if you think of me or not. I don't know if you miss me or love me or regret things. You say you did, but then you was on some type of time telling me you just was looking for a friend. Honestly, you just didn't know your feelings nor emotions. I shouldn't have chased you when I broke. I should have just left it as it is, but I love you and I loved you. I choose love. You chose what you chose. You picked who and what you picked. I just wish that you was good. You know what I mean? You're literally the biggest thing in my life right now at this moment. Now I'm healing and going through and figuring out. And God got me. And hopefully, even if I'm still trying to figure out if I forgiving you, really forgiving you, not, which I feel like I'm not there because healing is a process. I hope you're a good person now. I hope you're a better person. I hope I don't know, sometimes I feel like I see you, but probably not. I just hope that you're not hurting nobody else anymore. And I hope that you're not hurting yourself. You deserve the karma that's coming to you, but you don't deserve to hurt yourself. That's all you've been doing, and that's all we grew up in and knew. This goes to a lot of females and males out there. I wish it was healthy. But I did everything I could. You didn't reciprocate. You couldn't give me what I wanted. You couldn't let go, even though you wanted me to let go. Maybe it was coming from a person that couldn't, trying to tell a person that can. I wish you let go of a lot of things. I wish you stopped. You know what I mean? It just fucked up that I had to learn that you was just bitches. You know what I mean? You became bitches. You was bitches. And I always looked at you for you. I didn't even like you as a person. I kind of hated you as a person, but I loved you for you. If you can understand. If y'all understand. I'm pretty sure y'all do. Y'all get what I'm saying, but It's time for me to level up. I've been like, you know what I'm meant for. You know me better than anybody, and you know what's next for my life. My dogs, my brothers out there, in the present and future, and for my future wife. You know, the one I do it for. Let me run this down for you, because this is who I pray for every day. Let me tell y'all, with talking about exes and shit. I pray for my woman, not the little girl, not a bitch, not a hoe, not a thot. My woman, my wife, my girlfriend, my best friend, my twin flame, my soulmate. I said best friend already. My equal, my life partner, my lover, my confidant, the woman that is going to be, wants to be, and will always be loyal, committed, dedicated, faithful, devout, honest, vulnerable, open, truthful, raw, revealing, real, expressive, emotional, understanding, accepting, embracing, sympathetic, empathetic, nice, kind, compassionate, considerate, caring, courteous, mutual, accountable, responsible, mature, loving, respecting, caring, honoring, valuing, cherishing, appreciating, communicative, and so much more, to, towards, with, for, of, and because of me. And who I truthfully am is meant to be, going to be, supposed to be, will be, and become. That, for me, for my mind, body, heart, soul, and spirit, for me, mentally, physically, spiritually, psychologically, emotionally. My queen, my goddess, the mother of my future children. That's who I pray for, and to manifest, attract, claim, and affirm. I don't want these hoes. I don't want no thought. I want my wife if I ever get married, because women in marriage, man, man. But my life partner, this is who I pray for and do it for. This is who I'm healing for, besides myself. And also for the people that needs me. Like, yo, I'm living proof that it's light with yourself at the end of the tunnel. Like, I ain't got nobody right now, but I'm beside myself. But I needed that time to heal and learn and grow, and I'm still going through it, man. This is the realest video I recorded so far, and I haven't even gotten started with the things I can talk about with just exes and relationships and love. Like, this is the message for y'all. Like, I always say it's the beginning, and this is gonna be probably a part 2, part 3, part 4, part 100 to this video. But I love you all. I love you. As much as I can't stand you, hate you, dislike you, because you just chose to like, you're my dark, like, y'all, just because y'all didn't understand. You was and is my dark reflection. You what I could have been. You're the teacher I needed but never wanted. But I needed with females and life and learning and just what is really going on out here. And I'm gonna do this shit for girls like you that needs help. For boys, for guys, for males that need help. I'm gonna do it through rap. I'm gonna do it through my videos. I'm gonna get us as the black community, and just as people and human beings as general. I got us. You know I got us. But I need to have myself, and I need people to have me too. Never go back to, exes teach you a lot, man, if you let them. And about becoming them, like my ex did. Because in a sad revelation that I knew, because she honestly wanted me to be her ex, and how she was treating her, which was very shitty. I don't know why females want men to treat them like shit, but then let me get in the video. That's another video. But it's like, she became her ex with me, and I was her, even though I wasn't her. But also, she used the woman card on me a lot of times. But it just hurts when you love and feel like the loser, though you gained and was never the loser because they lost you. There's no, like, you said I was the realest ever, and if you could take back everything you could, and you took me for granted, and you did, and you gotta learn. So, hopefully, you could be open and tell her the truth, because you could still be like Maya Angelou with a story like yours. You can be. You think you're not talented, you think you're not a lot of things. I don't know who instilled that shit in you, but you can be the positives and like we can we could all be, if you were from Piscataway, Plainfield, we can be the positive things, man. Cause exes and broken hearts is like the biggest thing, man, nowadays. We can be better, yo. Take it from me. I've been through the worst shit with exes and everything revolving around them, just and as women, from a woman in general. And I'm still like, look at this, look at the light around me. You see the light, you see, hopefully, you know, if you're spiritual, you can see the aura, like, I'm glowing. I feel beautiful. Like, this is a weight coming off, because this is like something I've been holding in for years, man. And I haven't even got started. Man, but yo, man, I thank y'all for letting me do this, you know what I'm saying? I still got, I'm not perfect, I'm flawed. I get angry, you know. I get judgment. Everyone's judgmental. Everyone assumes. You know, I'm a human being, yo. I'm a man that's a human being, and that's okay. I deserve better, and I deserve good, and I'm going to get that from me, myself, and from the woman that's going to be for me the rest of my life. She's not gonna be these hoes and thoughts and bitches out here in these streets. She ain't gonna be a cheater and a liar. She ain't gonna keep secrets. She gonna understand me. She ain't gonna be out here on the gram or Snap, you know, on Tinder, showing her body, shaking ass and shit, even though she might be fine. But she ain't gonna be all that whole thought shit that we grew accustomed in this generation, Z millennial shit. You know what I mean? I'm a man, like, I was always thought of as the lame type, but even even my ex best friend, who was the wildest girl, one of the wildest girls I ever known, compared the guy she was with to me. So that just means I'm the ultimate catch. Like, her friend was way more going to her, and I knew I couldn't talk to her for shit, but she wanted a guy like me. So, but her friend is way worse than my ex, who was already like catastrophic. So I'm good for the future, man. I just gotta remind myself that. And the biggest thing is finding your confidence in self and learning to love, respect, honor, and value, cherish, appreciate yourself. Be grateful for you. Don't become programmed and prisoner to your environment, your exes, and everything you grew up in. Everything's gonna be okay, man. We're gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. I thank you all that helped me. And I thank you that taught me everything that I'm still learning. X. Oh yeah, and also, but the one thing is, and I seen this video, this image, like, you miss that bond and the connection, but you remember that disrespect. That's why that's what you always gotta remember with your ex. You may miss the bond and connection, but remember that disrespect. That's why you can never get back with them. Wait for yours, cause you're gonna get it. But yo, it's Thomas the Prophet, man. I thank you all for chilling with me. This is part one, and yo, man, This is just the beginning of something beautiful, yo. This is the metamorphosis, the transformation. And everything I said with my wife, remember this. Cause I'm just a nigga with a camera. I ain't flashy. I ain't none of that. No, maybe I ain't glitz and glamour. I'm just real. I'm gritty. I'm raw. Like, I'm good. Know what I mean? And good people out there, good men, good women, the nice ones. We're gonna get ours, man. Fuck becoming that bullshit that's inspired. We're light workers. We're healers. We're empaths. We're educators. We're teachers. We're survivors. We're the ones that made a story and turned our pain into triumph. We didn't get buried in the dirt of our pain, you know what I mean? We ain't become who or what that hurt us because we're better. And like I always was told by a certain someone, she was using it to take advantage of me, that I'm the bigger person. I'm a better person than she is. I think she said that, but now I am. I'm better than a lot of people. And it's okay to admit, so you ain't being a jackass or narcissist for a minute, so acknowledge that shit. You're better than your past. I'm better than mine, and that's why I let go. That I have nothing in my past anymore. I'm in the present. My mind and heart may be still in the past, but I'm in the present, headed to the future. And y'all with me on this journey. To the new friends coming along, to the wife, to the success. It's gonna get real, yo. Slowly but surely. But, yo, I thank you and I love all of you. Yo, the journeys continue and continue on. It's time to wake up. It's time, but, yo, keep praying, keep supporting, and keep watching. I love you all, and I thank y'all very much. Peace.